What's going on today, YouTube? Hope you all had a great week as we're wrapping up the week on this Friday. And today I'm going to talk to you why you should never feel like you missed a trade and be worried about missing a trade. If you're new to my channel, I come out with daily videos on how you can beat the majority and not lose money in the stock market. This is just stuff I have came across that I want to share. The mistakes I've gone through, mistakes I've made. I want to make sure you guys don't do the same. So if you like this kind of content, subscribe, leave a like, comment below, share it to someone else that could use it. Now I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons why you should never worry about missing a trade. Now, for example, why I'm coming up with this video. 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, around in here, I was watching JNUG because it was hitting the bottom and it was showing signs of a reversal. Had the big green day and then a little green day. I did not take a position here because the chart was still, the EMA line was still trending down. Even though it crossed above, it was still going down, which I'll take a note for future. Maybe I should consider this. And what do you know? The next day, as soon as it crossed, it went up 13-14% in one day. That would have been huge. That would have been great. Great trade. And now it's having a pullback. That was kind of inevitable because it went up so much. But anyways, reason number 1. When people feel like they missed this trade, they saw it had this, they were thinking about taking a position, they didn't, and then the next day they see this huge spike up to the 16s, and they're like, oh my god, I need to get in. Their emotions get too high. Your emotions get the best of you, and you end up making a bad decision. And by an emotional decision, now you're just like, I'm going to buy this because it's shot up so much, and it still has to go up to here. No, it does not have to go up to there. That's where it previously went up to, but it does not mean it's going to go up to there again. So when you're looking at this trade, what I did, because I missed it, I reanalyzed. I'm like, okay, my stock's here right now. Just going to draw a couple lines. My stock's here right now. I drew it at the end because I saw it at the end of the day. Drew it at where it closed. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, if you look, there's a lot of resistance at this level right here, right here, right here. It's previous resistance. So now you could say best case scenario, I'm looking at 16. That's a what? Maybe a 0.5% gain? It's not worth it for me to get in that trade anymore. And now my downside, to go back to where it was, I have about a 1% upside and a 22% downside. Those are not odds. You don't want to take them. You got to reevaluate. So you reevaluate and you look, okay, if it broke this level, then you could think about it. You could think, okay, I can get in for another one, and it could be a potential 27% gain. But it's not, until it breaks that level, it's not worth debating taking a trade. Your losses, you're in la la land here. Your losses, if it hits here and does fall back down, there's no room. You're at the top. You're at the top right now. You don't want to buy at the top. Always want to buy at your bottom, your support level. You don't want to buy at the resistance level. Until this crosses and makes it a new support level, this is your resistance. Stay away from it. Get emotions out of it. Reanalyze. So number 2, it follows along, but when you start looking at this and you get all emotional about missing the trade, you just throw all of your smart decisions and how you make money out the window. Now it's a pure emotional trade, and that's why and how the majority lose money. You got to reanalyze, figure out your risk, your reward. Number 3, you're buying at a bad price now and not a good one. Best case scenario, your next stop is up here, and this is the best case scenario. So until it crosses this line and holds, why would you risk? You're risking, essentially, a 26% gain for a potential 28% loss. It's not worth it. Your loss is still outweighing your reward. That's why it's best to get these down in here, because at worst, you probably have 28% gain, and at best, you could have a 62% gain for a minimal loss. So number 4, step back and reanalyze like we just did. Okay, say my best case scenario is that, and my worst case scenario is that. Reanalyze it, figure it out. It's not worth taking. It's literally la la land. You have no clue what it's going to do right now. It could fall the whole way back down. If it falls the whole way back down, that might be a good entry point for you. You got to think about it, reanalyze again. In this game to win, you always have to adapt. You always have to adapt. You learn and adapt. And the last point, point number 5, the game of being a successful trader is a discipline game. It's not a force game. It is discipline. You don't want to force trades. Get disciplined. Know where you're going to buy. Know where you're going to sell. Know your risk reward. Have a plan. Do not just enter a trade because you see something going up and you think you're missing out. Do this reanalyzing real quick and you can see it wasn't worth it. Yes, you could get lucky. At the same time, it could keep on going and then you're really going to be bummed. But no, you just reanalyze, discipline yourself, buy at good price points, not at bad ones. So if you like this video, it helped you out, leave a like, comment below if you have any questions, subscribe to my channel, share it if someone else could use this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.